Hi everyone and welcome to my sewing room. Today I thought we would do a little bit more with some of the new things that are on the Stellaire 2 or the upgrade to the Stellaire 1, so don't go away. Okay, so one of the first things I wanted to talk about a little bit was after I've played around with this a little bit, I have come to realize that in the new designs, here's the new ones, these are actually what they call crochet designs. And if you choose one, let's set it down and then change the color. So I'm going to push edit and color, and let's make it blue. And then let's just hit this and the zoom button so you can kind of see it. They are really pretty and they really do look like they are crocheted. And this is one of the designs that I've sewn out using beige thread. Doesn't that look like your grandmother crocheted it? It's really pretty. And I've made several of them. So if we go out of this, say okay, here's the design right here. So one of the fun things that's in this new Stellaire 2 is under this part that looks like a 9 patch. If we hit it, there is this one that's called the matrix copy, and it will automatically copy any design that you put in there. If I want to move them closer together, I might get more of them in there. If I move them further apart, I'll get less. So it all has to do with whether you want them touching or not when you go to sew it out. It also has to do with what hoop you're telling it that you want to do it in. Now, these designs cannot be sized. And I was trying to think there was something else that wasn't letting you do with it. You can duplicate them and put them side by side like that if you'd like to do a different kind of a design than the matrix copy will do. If you turn this, so I'm going to take it, I'm going to rotate it 10, 2, 3, 4, 45. It makes it straight, but because it's created at a diamond shape, there's a diamond shape here. So when you hit the matrix copy on it, it doesn't duplicate it because it runs out of space. So unfortunately, you almost have to leave it in the diamond shape to do something like that. So I'm going to hit cancel. There's another part in the machine that's new, that's kind of fun. It's actually here where this little hedgehog is. And the hedgehog, believe it or not, is a stuffed animal. That's what this seam that's going around here is. And I didn't mean to do that. Delete that one. This one right here is an in the hoop design that makes this cute little, almost like a mug rug or something like that. So that's confusing, right? Because you don't know what the heck it is that is supposed to do. But I have discovered that we can go into the Brother website and get the instructions. I even looked on the Stellaire 2. So if you buy a brand new machine, you didn't get the upgrade, you have a Stellaire 2. I did not find the design description anywhere in that book as well. So I'm going to go to my computer right now. I'm going to show you where I found that so you can kind of get an idea about how to do some different things with some of the designs that are in your machine. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the internet. And I'm going to type in here support.brother.com and push enter. And it'll bring me to this page here, which I showed you before when we were talking about how to download the update. So it's pretty much the same thing. We're going to go into product search. And we're going to say that we have the XE2, because when we have the upgrade, we basically have the XE2. So I'm going to hit search, and it's asking me if this is my machine. Now here's the downloads. This is where you get your updates. Whenever you want to check to see if you need an update, that's where you go and get it. But if you go down a little bit further, there's one right here that says manuals. And you'll notice up here, it says facts troubleshooting, find frequently asked questions and troubleshooting information. Brother will help you with a lot of those kind of things that you need. Over here, they have information on My Design Snap and Design Database Transfer, which we've talked about a little bit on how to transfer designs from your computer directly to your sewing machine. I'm not sure. Something tells me that we can use My Stitch Monitor now with the Stellaire. I'm going to check into that and find out. But anyway, we're going to hit manuals. And then if you go down a little bit further, there's the user guide, quick reference guide, and then here is the pattern list. Oh, and here's something about my connection too. So, but I want to go into embroidery design guide. I don't need the Disney guide. And so I'm going to hit download, and it won't take very long for it to download and open. So this is the embroidery design guide. And if I scroll down a little bit, it has a whole bunch of the embroidery designs in here. And some of the alphabets. And if you keep scrolling, now we can start seeing some of the close-up ones. Some of the fills that are in here. And the embroidery flowers. I'm going to go past this. Let's just see what we can find. I'm going back again because I want to see. These are all applique designs right here. The little teapot and the cup, you're going to use fabric in those to create that. Here is the candy jar, and the candy jar, you could actually embroider a piece of like blue fabric right there to represent the candy jar, embroider the candies, and then lay a piece of plastic, clear plastic, like the OESD clear plastic, over the top and embroider it again and applique that in place. And wouldn't that make a really pretty little jar? We should do something like that in a video. I think that would be fun. But if we go down a little bit further, oh my gosh, I was looking for, oh yeah, here are those flower jars. Same thing. Pick a color for your vase and then put a piece of plastic over it, clear plastic, so that you get a look that looks like a vase. Wouldn't that be pretty? I need to try and do some of those things. That would be really fun. So anyway, so let's keep going. Here's some red work designs. And then we're going to get into some of the new designs that come with the upgrade. Look at this bird. I think this bird is beautiful. I want to, I don't have a regular mouse on here, so it's not as easy for me to scroll, but I want to do this bird on a shirt. I think it would be really beautiful. So I'm going to try and attempt to do that. Now let's go down. Here is the hedgehog. And because this is an In the Hoop project, it's going to start giving me directions, exactly what I need to do to make the hedgehog, what kind of stabilizer you use, how to hoop it up. I don't know why I can't seem to find the scroll button down here. I've got the up button right here, but I don't seem to have the other one. So after I get past the hedgehog, here is a little, this is a little scissor pocket that you make to put your scissors in. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to go a little bit further down. going to teach you how to do that. Then it's going to tell you how to make this little hanging sewing machine mat. Like that, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's going to give you directions and show you what to do step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step by step. Here it actually tells you how to fold the fabric and lay it down. And then here it tells you to fold the fabric. This is actually telling you that I had to look at this for a full 10 minutes. This is a close-up picture of the ribbon folded over with tape over it. So if that confuses you, that's all that is a little piece of ribbon. And then it tells you to lay this fabric down on top of that. And then it's going to show you how to fold this in. And I wonder if we do this. This is the part that I got confused in, because it says to put a fold right there and fold it back and tape it. And after I finished it, I thought that fold should have been inside instead of outside. But regardless, there's a fold right there. So you have to look at that picture. The directions are only about a sentence, and then it's in another language. So you kind of have to look at the pictures quite a bit. Then you put the back on it, and then after you put the back on it, then you turn it inside out and you end up with this finished little product. So you can see that there's a lot of information in here. And then there's going to show you all the letters. If you ever want to print up something that has everything that's in your sewing machine, this is what you want, is something like this, because that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of information on it. Okay, so let's go back to the sewing machine. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you, especially if you didn't know that there's a lot of support on the Brother website. They can guide you and give you updates and all the other kind of things that are right there for your at your disposal. So anyway, so I went ahead and I embroidered some of those things out. And one of the things that I just showed you a minute ago were these little crochet lace diamonds. And I thought, and I haven't done it yet because I've just been crazy busy lately, I have this shirt that I made that has a lace panel, and I really like the pattern. I'm going to make it again. And this time I thought it would be really fun just to lay these little lace stars right across this part where the lace and the fabric come together. So I think that might be a really good idea. When I get ready to, when I finally get it put together, I'll show it to you guys so you can see what it looks like. So I sewed out that in the hoop, and I thought it was a zipper bag, and when I read all the directions and everything, I'm not even sure what it is, but when it's sewn out, it's got a little ribbon here at the top, and the directions, and I went back and read them again because I thought maybe I did this wrong, tell you to fold this in and then fold it back out again. And they have very good pictures in there if you need pictures to show you what to do. I thought maybe this fold should have gone in like this instead of out, but it really does tell you to do it out. So the more I looked at it, and look how cute that is. It's got a sewing machine. It's got some flowers. It's got a little pocket. I made it out of a sewing machine fabric that matched this background fabric pretty good. I think it's something to hang on the end of your sewing machine table, maybe on a doorknob or something, that you could just drop either little scissors, elastic, or even trash, little bits of thread and trash and stuff. So maybe that's what it's for. Let me know. Make a comment and give me your opinion about what the heck this is for, because I don't know. The little hedgehog is obviously a little stuffed animal, which you saw when I was showing it to you on the computer. And there's quite a few other things in there, including applique designs for like the cookie jar and the plants in the vase or something, for you to do something with as well. So it can help you a little bit to try and figure out what the heck some of those things are for and what you're supposed to do with them. So I hope that was a helpful video. It didn't take very long, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Next time we come back, I'm going to try and do something with the sashiko stitches and the tapering stitches on the XJ2, and which means I have to do it at work, but I'll get that done, and I will see you later. Bye bye.